deals with that.
Bell's coming, bell's coming. Bell's coming soon.
Pretty close round.
Now you got a little cut.
Nothing. We'll be up.
You hear what the referee said? Punch. Here, deep breath. Another one on this nostril. Tavares, when you get that range, why don't you throw them combinations, okay? All right, and if he tries to come back, just step to the side. He's falling over himself. Championship rounds, 11. Right hand, what round?
3 minutes in, so all I need is 3 minutes. Yeah. All right, good work. Put him back on the jab and keep touching that body. Do not stop punching. And when he punches, you punch with him. You got the chin, he doesn't. Okay. Every time he punches with you, he gets hurt. Okay. All right.
Remember that? All right, let's go. On your tones, Durant, let's go. We need these 2 rounds.
Jab and keep touching him up, Glenn.
3 minutes, Glenn. 3 minutes, and we got a minute rest.
Check with referee Steve Smoger in between the rounds. He said that cut over the left eye of Cloud was from a punch.
Albanani and Tavares Cloud's corner said something really interesting just now in between the rounds. He said, you have the chin, he doesn't. Whenever he punches with you, you get hurt. It's an interesting and dangerous strategy to adopt. To just punch with the guy because you believe if you get caught in an exchange, it's okay because you can take it and he can't. Because Glen Johnson takes it pretty good, and he gives it pretty good too.
Feet got tied up there, and Johnson was off balance. Counter right from Johnson. Cloud comes back with a combination of his own.
Cloud's corner wants to turn it into a test of chins in the last 2 rounds.
It's funny, we were talking with Glen Johnson about at 41 and all these battles he's been in and all these tough fights, and he talked about, you know, his defense and how he turns and turns away from punches and blocks a lot. He's also been hit a lot here tonight.
Well, I mean, he's an aggressive fighter, and he's usually in punching range and moving his hands and coming forward. But for a guy who has that kind of style and isn't exceptionally talented, he is pretty good defensively given those circumstances.
Cloud opening up with that left hand.
Really starting to do some damage.
That's it, push him off.
Good job by Cloud. Did not allow Johnson to hold him. He fought out of the clinch. Nice move by Cloud.
Johnson once again taking some real punishment.
Good left hook to the body by Cloud. Final 30 seconds of the 11th. Advantage Cloud.
Great.
Glenn, I need you to come right back.
In the middle part of this round, Cloud was being held. And he didn't allow himself to be held.
Bell.
End of 11.
The old man is going to try to come with everything he has. You understand? Let me have that sponge. Here, watch his head. All right. I can't. Get your hand down.
Last one, big Al.
All right.
All right, baby.
Look,
You got it.
this is your fight. Come on. You win this round.
Last one, touch him in the center.
Okay.
3 minutes.
All right, champ, you got to go after this guy, and you got to try and knock him out. We're not going to get a decision, Glenn. You know what time it is, right? Let it all hang out, baby.
Deep breath again.
We got it.
Throw
We got it.
that hook to the body here. Won't hurt. Okay, come back with it. Double that right hand. You're doing right. When he start.
Offense and defense, son. You're going to come after him right now.
Go after him and knock him out, Glenn.
Let's go. Get out. Get out.
12th and final round. Cloud's 175-pound belt on the line against Glen Johnson. We check in with Harold Letterman.
Okay, Bob. 6 rounds to 5. 105, 104, Tavoris Cloud. You know, Bob, in rounds 10 and 11, Tavoris Cloud moved his hands, did some real damage, and Glen Johnson started to slow up. He just wasn't the same guy that he was in the early rounds. I thought he threw a lot less left jabs. Tavoris Cloud, on the other hand, really picked up the pace after an absolutely horrendous 9th round that Johnson won, and I think Tavoris Cloud has pulled into the lead in this fight. And let's give credit to former Roy Jones matchmaker Jimmy Waldrop working on that cut in Tavoris Cloud's corner. Tavoris is not bleeding anymore, and that's helping him a lot. 6-5, Tavoris Cloud.
While Harold was telling us his score just then, Glen Johnson landed a nice straight right hand.
Set up by his jab. Double left hook.
It hasn't been a fight of the year so far, but it's been a pretty damn good fight.
Yeah, there were a couple rounds in there that had you thinking maybe.
Let's go, guys. Let's go. Very good. Very good.
Johnson with a combination, then a right hand to the body, backs up Cloud.
On Harold's scorecard, if Johnson wins this round, he gets a draw.
I agree.
It has been that kind of fight. They've traded rounds.
Cloud would keep his belt on a draw.
Johnson's had a long career of consistently being on the short end of close decisions.
Right hand thumped off the head of Johnson. Cloud.
Called the road warrior because he's always the guy on the road. You know, maybe not getting the benefit of the doubt in close fights.
Now Cloud opens up. Left hand was blocked. Johnson tries to counter right. Just a punishing fight for both.
A little bit to go. A little bit to go.
Final half minute. Good left hand counter shot from Cloud. After Johnson stepped in with a power shot.
Beautiful. 10 seconds. 10 seconds.
Maybe a little too much holding for Johnson at the end to pull that round.
Who would you rather have been in that last round, Max?
It's a tough one. Maybe Cloud because of the work towards the end.
Great job. Hey.
Good job. You did. Chance for another roll, baby. Huh?
Bring it, bud.
Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Raise your hand.
Glen Johnson and Tavares Cloud finished. We take a look at the judges. Not familiar judges. Fran Beckton out of Iowa, no title fights. Dawson's decision over Harding for Dawson.
I got him. All right.
Mike Fitzgerald from Wisconsin, 4 title fights. Had Woods' decision over Gonzalez. Had it for Woods, 116, 112. And Patrick Morley from Illinois, no notable fights on his resume. Tough fight, too, to score because of some of the tremendous inside work that was done in the course of this fight. Harold, how'd you see the final round?
I got it a draw. I thought Glen Johnson absolutely did enough to pull out that final round. Tavares Cloud had a few moments where he landed the hardest shots, but basically it was Johnson. You know, Orlando Cuellar, his trainer, said to him at the end of round 11, you're not going to get a decision. You got to go out and knock him out, and I thought that's what Glen Johnson tried to do. He was busier. I thought he won the round. I got it a draw.
All right, Harold. I don't think you can argue that. Very close fight. Some